car wash and it stopped. Somebody is, it's like 2 cars behind me. I heard somebody beeping, but y'all see like nothing is going on. I don't know what happened, but they're letting me go back through. I feel like the last couple of days have just been really something. So I have a tech rehearsal later tonight. It's very late. It's from 8 to 11. I have a bedtime with my work day. Then we have my tech rehearsal later tonight. In between that, at about 4:30, me and the girls are gonna do a quick line through because this is our first tech rehearsal with the space with that all the sound effects and things of that nature.
Woodstock.
Or like you milk cows in Sweden.
Fuck, what am I gonna wear?
Anything else? Nope. So you know the whole thing with the BSU where we kicked the photographer out?
Yeah.
So the guidebook came out yesterday and there's this photo of Dean Beads and a group of black students and it's captioned Dean Richards in the Black Student Union.
As a Gap card.
You need to be shopping at Shein, sis. My parents were so intense. They once made me run a cross-country meet in the snow. Hey y'all, so it is Saturday morning. Hopefully I don't look insane, but I am on the way to Badash Bakes. If y'all are on TikTok, y'all have probably seen her going viral. She just opened her bakery in Pasadena, and today is actually the grand opening. So she had was open before and it was just a soft opening to test out things and all that stuff, but I was never able to make it to one of those days. I've been wanting to go for a while though, but hey, I get to go today. It's the grand opening. It's like the first Saturday that I haven't had to do anything in the morning or day for the last couple of weeks. I really want to try the banana pudding, so yeah. Okay, so I'm back at my core. I got a matcha and then I got some banana pudding, 1 red velvet cake, and 1 brown sugar cookie. Not red velvet cake, red velvet cookie. My matcha. What kind of straw? Hold on, that's good. I got a regular matcha, iced matcha latte with almond milk and vanilla sweetener, and this is really good. I'm on the way to rehearsal, but I want to show you my hair. I have been looking like a mess for like 2 months and I finally did my hair, so I don't know how I feel about it, but whatever. I just wanted to show. Yes, sir. Roland Davis. I have an interview with Nolan. Hey y'all, so I'm about to make unleavened bread. If you know what it is, then you might get the gist of why I'm about to make it, but it's really simple. My uncle has made it before and it's actually really good. You only need 4 ingredients that you probably have right at home. So 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 cup of water. So flour, oil, salt, water. Let's get to it. So I flipped them over just a minute ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. So the bread was pretty good. Got my bread and my grape juice. So if you didn't know why I made it before, you should know now. You know, I saw my hair the other day. I don't know if you can tell, but these are clip-ins actually. And I'm about to take them out and wash them, number one. I'm trying to find my signature hairstyle, and I don't think this is it. I don't really like it. I had to bleach the ends of the hair to like match my own hair at the bottom. So I think it might have messed with the curl pattern a little bit. It just doesn't look like what I was expecting it to look like. I also am gonna try putting the clip-ins in with just a flip over method. Right now I have just a middle part. I don't know, I don't like it. Doesn't this look a lot better? Oh, this probably doesn't make sense because I haven't shown y'all. So we had a photographer come to our last rehearsal, and we got the pictures back, and let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. So I'll see how this looks like kind of crazy, right? It's because I had my like middle out, so it's because of the color, it's really not blending, because obviously my hair with the clip-ins, like the colors and stuff is already kind of layered differently because of the clip-ins and the separate parts. But then adding my hair too on top like a snow cone, I don't know. It just is not blending like effortlessly, and I feel like it looks crazy, and I was like, no, I can't do this. And I was already honestly having problems with the clip-ins anyway, and it's just like not getting back to how it was supposed to be. But so yeah, that's why I just left I did a basically kind of like a curly flip over type of thing, but with clip-ins, and it looks really good. I'm pleased with this. So hey y'all, so I'm on the way to go pick up my mom from the airport. She's coming to see my first show. Woo! I just got out of actually my last rehearsal before we open. So we open, our opening night is Monday. Literally today is Saturday, so 2 more days. So she's gonna be in town until Tuesday morning. It is BET Awards weekend, so we're gonna go to BET like fan fest thing, something like that. They have a bunch of panels. The one thing I really wanted to go to was the celebrity basketball game, but I registered like way too late, and I couldn't get any free tickets for the basketball game, but that would have been so fun. So I know for next year at least, or shoot, I might be presenting an award or promoting a movie next year, we don't know. Hey y'all, so my mom is here. We're on the way to BET Fan Fest. Probably not gonna stay too long because she said she's tired, but just see what they got going on. It's downtown at the Los Angeles Convention Center. My mama was talking about this club eating thing. Go call her friend. Talk about club eating. This is a mess.
By Da Vinci or Mr. Johnson. And we also have Nicole Brianna White, who portrays matriarch Michelle Glittery. And last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Russell Hornsby. Let's make some noise for Jacob Lattimore. Brown Jr. I want to continue the question with you, Cortez, and portraying Nuck. Like, what has that journey been like?
Man, it's been an emotional roller coaster because Nuck is so complex. I call him an onion because he got so many layers to the cat.
Turn to the left hallway. Again, can we please start exiting the room? And it's going to be on the right hallway.
I have a story time for y'all. So at the BET Fan Fest or whatever, I only wanted to attend like 2 panels. One was for the cast of BMF, and then one was with the cast from The Shy. Me and my mom sitting down waiting for the panel to start. First panel starts, which is BMF, and this guy, he comes in like looking for his seat or looking for a seat. I can't remember, because he was sitting in front of us before, and he had this big bag with him, and he asked the lady to pass it to him, and he like went out. Then he came back, and I guess he was like maybe looking for the same seat, and beside me there was an empty seat, and then there was a lady sitting next to that empty seat, and he was like, somebody sitting right there, and I was like, no. So anyway, yeah, to make a long story short, he sits beside me. The panel was starting or whatever, and I started getting like little clips and stuff because I was gonna make a reel as well. And he's like, oh, can you send me some videos? Because my phone is got stolen or whatever, and I'm using this rinky-dink phone. He had like this Android, and it was cracked. I said, oh, it's cracked too. Like, just, you know, because I'm engaging with people, whatever. He's like, yeah. He was like, my phone got stolen. I guess he previously had an iPhone, whatever. But I'm getting clips, whatever. And he was like, yeah, just send it to me. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But then I was like, well, I'm really not getting that many like video, whatever. And he was like, oh, can I get some video? Like, can I use your phone to get some video? And you know, you have the footage or whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever, cool, go ahead. At some point during this exchange, I think he saw me trying to get a clip of Da Vinci, because I wanted to get a clip of Da Vinci on Instagram to put on my story, because me and 2 of my friends, we have like this ongoing joke or whatever. So he's like, you know, I know Da Vinci, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And I said it like jokingly, but he was like, no, for real, go to my page, go to my page. And so I'm going on his page or whatever. I'm like, and I think I just handed him my phone to like put in his username or whatever. So he goes to his page, follows himself, likes 2 of his posts, and then goes to this very old post from maybe a year or 2 ago when BMF first came out, and he was at like, I guess the premiere party or something like that. And he's like, yeah, you see, swiping through all the photos. Da Vinci was not in none of those pictures, so I don't know what he was trying to prove. The night continues. Throughout this whole panel though, he's like just talking my ear off. I'm like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, I know Da Vinci, I have his number, like I just gotta get it's just on my other phone, but you know, once we get up to take pictures and stuff, I'm gonna just tell him that I need him to send me his number again because of my phone, da 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 da. Even so, he was talking about the next panel that was gonna happen, which is for The Shy, and he's like, yeah, I know people on there too, I work with them. And I forgot who he said, because I was trying to pay attention to the panel. And so he says, he was just saying, yeah, like I know this person too, da 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 da, we're from the same tribe, because he's Haitian or something like that. And yeah, I do all this stuff, blah 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 blah. Fast forward to the end of the panel when they were about to leave, and they taking a few pictures with some people. He was like, do you want a picture? And I just said no. I just didn't want a picture. He was like, okay, I'm gonna get a picture. Can you help me get a picture? And I was assuming he wanted me to take the picture with my phone or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So we're going up there. Somehow he ends up with my phone again. And we're trying to maneuver through the crowd, and then we finally got to like an opening where Da Vinci was, and he said something to him, and da da da. I will give him this. He did get a number, but somebody on Da Vinci's team, he got their number. Like he said something to Da Vinci, and then this other guy came over and put the number in my phone. Mind you, I'm not gonna do nothing with the number, okay? I'm not a weirdo, I'm not a creep, like, I'm not gonna do nothing with the number. I will see Da Vinci on set when the time is right, but you know, I'm not gonna do nothing with the number. But I'll give him that, he did get the number. And he was like, are you staying for the next panel? And I was like, yeah, because I really did want to stay for the next one, which was For the Shy with like Jacob Lattimore and all of them. Vic, I don't know his last name, but he's like a rapper, I think. He's on the show now, on The Shy now too. He was like, yeah, I know Vic. I could just go to the back probably, because you know, I know Vic. And I was like, okay. So then he disappears. He was like, I'll be right back. I said, okay. And then he comes back, he's like, oh yeah, Vic couldn't make it, so I think he wasn't gonna stay for the panel. He ended up not staying. And Vic didn't make it for the panel, and he was supposed to. So, but it's just so, they always say people in LA love to name drop, and that's the first time I had experienced that. He was like, yeah, I worked with Beyonce before, I worked with all these people, even when people were trying to go up to like take the pictures with the cast, it was like, oh yeah, these people trying to get pictures, why would I go up there and try to get a picture, and I got his number, I can just take a picture when we're really doing business together, and da 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 da. And my thing is, I don't know why I was blessed with that experience. Don't mind me. So one of my favorite little spots, 33 taps, and I'm trying cauliflower wings for the first time in life. So let's do a taste test. It definitely does not taste like chicken. So that's a scam. That's a scam. What's up, y'all? So I am getting ready for opening night. I'm not gonna be able to film most of the process because, like I keep saying, this is not like a normal show run type of thing. It's the Hollywood Fringe Festival, so we're on a like timer, and so we have like 15 minutes to load everything in and set up before we start the play. Then the play has to be under 90 minutes, in which we have gotten it down through rehearsals, and then we have 50 minutes to load out. Thankfully, all of our stuff, they gave us like all the plays storage, so our stuff is already there. We just gotta be there on time to like set up and all that stuff. Opening night, I don't know if anybody outside of my mom is coming tonight. I did have one friend that was gonna come, but she ran into some LA Chronicles, so she can't come tonight, but she'll be at the next show. But yeah, we have, I think, 5 or 6 shows, and this is the first one. I am feeling like I am just ready to get this thing done. Throughout all of this, I'm very like proud of myself throughout this process, and I've seen myself definitely have grown since college, and even grown throughout this process as an actor. But yeah, I am grateful and I'm ready to be done. I feel like, I think it's only been maybe 2 months of like rehearsals and whatnot, but it feels so long. And then we still have one more rehearsal before our next show, and then we'll kind of see from there. People keep asking me, are you excited? Are you excited? Girl, I don't know. I'm not like nervous right now. I don't really allow myself to be nervous. When I was younger and I first started performing, like middle school, my whole body would react. So I would be like literally shaking. And the crazy thing is, I wouldn't even be nervous, but my body would be reacting. And so now I don't know how. I can't give you no advice, but what's up, y'all? Happy Juneteenth. Today is Juneteenth. I am actually currently about to walk to Leimert Park. There's been some confusions in LA for like the last maybe 2-3 years about whether Leimert Park still does the festival every year. They do it every year. It's just whether or not like big sponsors do something. So like the first time I actually visited LA was when Apple Music did something in collaboration with Leimert Park, and like Jasmine Sullivan was there, Meek Mills, or not Meek Mills, Wale, like some other artists, and it was like a big music festival type thing. But then like a bunch of stuff happened, like some kids robbed a McDonald's or whatever, and so they haven't done it that big since then. But Leimert Park itself does something every year. So obviously this year has passed, but just so you know. But yeah, I'm about to meet up with my friend and her mom and just have a good little Juneteenth. I got my little jersey on, I got a skirt on, got my legs out today, y'all. Yeah.
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?